G'day guys, welcome to the channel. This one is my last one this week for the simple challenge that I had put forward to me by a couple of subscribers. They wanted me to see if I could use my supplies in a simple way to create a layout that they would easily be able to recreate. So I actually purchased this paper before this challenge was set down, and I was going to do other things with it, but I decided that I would use these two papers. They are from Paper Rose Studio. They are from the ARTSY print collection, and I'm using paper B and paper C in their collection. Now, I didn't buy the whole collection. I just bought these couple of sheets because I absolutely adore how deep and rich these colors are. They're stunning. And I wanted to, right from when I saw the papers, I wanted to cut these triangles out and make them into diamonds because I had in my head a diamond in the rough. That's what I had in my head. And so that was where I was going with this paper. But I was going to do different things, but I decided to use this one to show you that you could purchase these two sheets of cardstock. And I've still got a heap of the triangle page left over, so I can still do something different with that. And no, I didn't throw it away. I keep it because it's stunning, stunning paper. It is beautiful. And what else? Please excuse my dogs. My posties just made a delivery for me, and yeah, my dog is deciding that she's going to bark the house down, even though the postie's gone. So, and then once she barks, she urges all the other dogs to bark, and Gizmo's standing out at the fence. I can see him on the security screen, on the security camera. I can see him standing out there, and he's barking his little brains out. There's not even anyone out there. Postie's long gone, but he's just barking for the sake of it. The kids might be out having their first break, actually, at school. That could be what he's barking at. Now, I live near a school. So, what else was I going to say? These diamonds, they're triangles, but I made them into diamonds. What I decided to do was rough up each side of them to add some texture to the page, but not you. If you don't have one of these tools, you could use the edge of your scissors. Please don't use the blade of your scissors. Use the outside. So close your scissors up and use the outside edge of the scissors, because I see so many people doing it with the inside of their scissors, and they're good scissors, and all it does is serve to blunten your scissors. So if you close your scissors up and just do it on the outside edge, it does exactly the same thing, and you're not fearful that you're going to cut yourself as well. So, or you can have a distressing tool, which I have and I used. Now, I am attaching these down initially with my tape runner. Why? Because I want to make sure that they're definitely where I want them to be. And I go back through the whole process and glue them down after the fact. But for this very minute, I'm just tape runnering them down. Now, I wanted these diamonds to pop to the front of the layout. Does that make sense? So I wanted all the mixed media to blend more into the background, and I wanted the diamonds to be in the foreground. And I think that worked. Okay, don't mind me writing letters down. Squirrel moment here, girls and guys. My mother-in-law, we gave her an iPad, and I put a word jumble thing on it, and every day, she doesn't have the internet, so every day she jumps on board, she'll get on the iPad, and she'll get, we all know you get like so many chances, and then you've got to either spend money or click on the hint thing, and she doesn't have that ability. So she rings me and says, she rang me and she said, I need I've got these letters, RUMYGP, and I needed a 3-letter word. And I'm like, good Lord. So that's what I do every day. My mother-in-law calls me. Usually, once we solve it, then she'll call me again with the next lot. It's pretty funny. So yes, so that's what we do. Now, once I put this with the black background, see how it totally, I cut the edge of the diamonds off, and I love this. I absolutely love the richness of these colors. Are these colors that you would gravitate towards if you were scrapping? Or are these colors, like you can see the photo is light, airy, sunny when it was taken, and it's one of those, it's just one of those colors. You may be freaking out that I have my paint sitting on top of my layout, but I've got it on top of my Dina Wakley acrylic stamping platform, and I'm painting over these letters. So I had to Frankenstein a few letters, so with my E's, but I used the word A because I ran out of T's and H's and couldn't Frankenstein the whole title. So I really like these thickers because they're called hardcover, and they're actually made with like a chipboard, and they are actually quite sticky. They go down and don't come up at all. So, but I wanted the title, so these are actually black. I wanted them to be a metallic of some description. So I went with silver lining lunar paste. I could have used my acrylic paint. So I've got the Montmartre metallic paints. I could have done that. I could have used sorry, I just dropped something. I could have used a few different things, but I decided that I would use the lunar paste and then I would put some dots in the background. Now, for some reason, I think it was the brush I was using. Normally, I can turn it upside down and get nice little dots, but it wasn't working for me. I don't know why. So I gave up and went, let's just splat some on there. I wasn't going to splat anything on this one. I was going to keep it simple, but I figure, seeing as I've used it on the title, I can splatter a little bit. So that would work. Just to break up that dark feather. I wanted it to break up a little bit, but I wanted to see it all. Does that make sense? So that is what I'm doing. Now, I didn't use a lot on this layout. I kept it super duper simple, and I really like it. I've got to be honest, it's taken me 2 or 3 days doing these simpler layouts to say that I actually like it, but how this one turned out in the end, I really do like it. I think it helps when you buy papers and you have an idea in your head. And I've said this before, if you are going to make a purchase, right? If you're going to make a purchase of either a full collection or a part of a collection or just a couple of papers, have a couple of ideas in your head before you purchase it. Don't just go, oh, that's really pretty, I could use that. Because those pretty papers, they build up over time. They really do. And you always end up with ones that were so pretty that you had to have that never get used. I've been doing this for 20 years, trust me. If you've been doing it for a decent amount of time, you will know what I'm talking about. So that is almost me done. I'm just putting down my title now. Now, as you know, I don't always use my T-square ruler to get things straight because I have the luxury of having a TV, it is literally a TV, in my room, but I have it connected to my camera that's above that's recording for you. So I've actually got a camera. I don't need to lean my head forward because I can actually see it in the screen above me. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty darn happy with it, let me tell you. It's one of the setups that I would definitely tell people to use because it makes your scrapping so much easier. It really is. It's pretty cool. So let me see. Then I just went around with the silver pen just to give an extra metallic, little bit of metallic shine, and I did go over the diamonds as well because whenever I use, and I say this all the time, it doesn't have to be technical. It can just be super simple like this layout. You add your metallic. So the black you can see is in the background paper, the diamonds, and the border. The metallic is now on the title, the splatters, and I've just added a simple sketchy line around the diamonds. That way you're seeing it 3 times. So I would say it's the rule of 3s, but they don't usually say the rule of 3s to be with a color. It's more about a cluster. That's the word I was looking for. So here it is, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Chuck me a comment if you've got something else you'd like to see me try, another technique you'd like to see me try, something like that. Let me know. I've also got in the description below my Facebook and Instagram links, as well as my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to help support the channel in replacing product. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with you tomorrow or Monday with another video. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.